from being used as ATMs.
I'm not getting ready to lay down with no grown able-bodied man that can't solve my financial problems.
How to get a non-paying man to pay.
To being shamed for not wanting to go 50-50.
If you're a man out here and you are splitting the check, you're splitting the bill, or your woman's paying for anything, okay, you're not a real man.
To being hated and disregarded for not being 6 feet tall.
Hey, short guys? Short kings, what?
Yeah, literally.
To being told countless that we aren't needed and seeing a bear being picked over us.
For man or bear?
Bear. Men are scary.
And being a victim of paternity fraud.
Mr. G, you are not the father.
Men are done with women. They are now moving towards AI girlfriends. I predicted this 3 years ago. Women have made it very clear that we men are only needed, not wanted. We aren't loved unconditionally. We are loved based on what we can provide.
This is actually wild. Match Group, which owns the vast majority of dating websites and apps, has shared exclusive data with Axios. Young single adults in Washington, D.C. are ditching dating real-life three-dimensional people walking around for AI romantic chatbots. Incredibly dystopian. Their data shows that almost 1/3 of single young adults in Washington, D.C. have interacted with an AI romantic companion, which is the second highest rate in the United States behind Denver and Salt Lake City, where literally 1/3 of young adults have done exactly the same thing. And the most likely people to be doing this are single men in DC and, of course, Gen Zers. I don't know about you, but dating or being married or coupled up to an AI chatbot doesn't really give cool, futuristic Blade Runner 2049 vibes to me. It's actually just really sad. And the more our society's like, yeah, that's fine, what's wrong with that? The more miserable we are making people by creating even more loneliness in their life to keep isolating them from other people. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just an old soul and enjoy being married to an actual breathing, walking around, moving person, but I don't know.
Even with this development, a lot of women are shaming men for choosing AI girlfriends over them. Men can't have anything for themselves.
Men say this, and they don't realize how they sound on so many levels. They're saying that women are replaceable by a robot. But then again, we know that because they treat us like we are robots. They certainly prefer us to be robots. I'm wondering, I would love if these robots have like more emotion and feeling. I mean, if they're going to be fully functioning, let them have like all of the emotional dysregulation. I hope these robots have the worst PMS. Let them have all the worst postpartum. Let them order 76 oysters on a first date. I mean, if men want to be in relationships with fully functioning robots that can replace women, number one, we're thrilled because we don't want men that want a robot. I mean, seriously, if the dude's like, yeah, I would date a robot, there is no way I would even like look in your direction and say hello. And we are very glad to get rid of the men that would even consider sticking their dick into a fully functioning robot. I mean, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
What exactly do these want? Men are turning to AI girlfriends for affection without the bullshit, and women are losing their damn minds because men finally have a choice that doesn't involve their toxic drama. Women have made it painfully clear, men are only good for what they can provide. Social media is crawling with their videos bragging about using men as cash machines, demanding money for nails, clothes, or dinners, without giving a damn about the guy. They laugh about how to bleed men dry, treating them like disposable ATMs. When men push for fairness, like going 50-50 on bills, women lose it, screaming they can't do 50-50, as if men owe them a free ride just for showing up. It's not enough to drain men's wallets, they also trash guys who don't meet their shallow standards. If you're not 6 feet tall, they mock you, dismiss you, and treat you like you're nothing. Clips show women sneering at shorter men, acting like height's the only measure of worth. It gets worse. Women have the audacity to say they'd rather face a bear in the woods than a man, claiming men are too dangerous. Street interview videos show them picking bears over men, painting us as threats while ignoring their own vile behavior. Then there's paternity fraud. Women lying about who the father is, tricking men into raising kids that aren't theirs just to secure a paycheck. Social media is full of them gloating about these scams like it's a sport to screw men over. They've been crystal clear. Men aren't wanted, just needed, for money, status, or whatever they can exploit. Love? That's a lie, conditional on what you bring to the table. Unconditional affection? That's a myth women don't deliver. So, men are done. They're turning to AI girlfriends, digital companions who don't use them, shame them, or lie to them. AI offers loyalty, affection, and zero drama. You don't need to be 6 feet tall, split bills, or fund her lifestyle. Men called this years ago. Social media posts from 2022 predicted men would ditch women for better options. AI girlfriends are booming in 2025, with apps offering customizable partners who actually give a damn about you, not your bank account. The AI companion market's worth billions, growing as men reject women who mock them, drain them, or pick bears over them. Why deal with a woman who'll use you, shame you, or lie when you can have a companion who's there without the baggage? Women are pissed, and it's laughable. Social media is flooded with their rants, calling men losers or weak for choosing AI girlfriends. They sneer that men can't handle real women. Real women? You mean the ones who treat men like wallets, scream about fairness, or lie about paternity. They're furious because men are saying no to their garbage. They can't stand that men have an option that doesn't involve groveling or paying their bills. Women thought they could keep treating men like shit, demanding cash, mocking their height, preferring bears, and men would just swallow it. Now that men are choosing AI over their toxic nonsense, women are panicking. They're not upset about losing men. They're pissed about losing power. The hypocrisy is nauseating. Women demand equality, but throw tantrums when men suggest splitting costs. They claim to be independent, yet expect men to bankroll their lives. Videos show them laughing about using men for money, then shaming guys who want fair relationships. They'll trash a man for his height 1 minute and demand his wallet the next. When men call out their toxicity, like choosing bears over them, they're labeled the problem. Women have spent years telling men they're not needed, just wanted for resources. Now, when men pick AI girlfriends who don't pull this crap, women have the nerve to shame them? It's pathetic. They want men to stay in line, keep paying, and take the abuse without a word. Men are done because they see the truth. Why deal with women who treat you like a paycheck or a punching bag? The Center for American Progress might cry that women face systemic challenges, but that's no excuse for using men or dodging accountability. Men are taxed to death, funding programs that let women live without working, while men grind to survive. Trump's policies, like tightening welfare, are waking everyone up. No more free rides. Men aren't here to save women who offer nothing but demands. AI girlfriends don't care about your height or wallet. They're loyal and drama-free. That's why men are choosing them, and women's meltdowns prove they know they're losing. The Economic Policy Institute might claim women need support to survive, but why should men care when women have been spitting in their faces? If you're independent, act like it. Stop demanding men's money or shaming them for wanting fairness. Women aren't victims. They've been playing men for fools, using them for cash, mocking their looks, and lying about everything. Now men are choosing AI companions who don't pull this garbage, and women are raging because they're being replaced. Too damn bad. Men have been dealing with your crap forever. Now you face the consequences of your own toxicity. Men aren't coming back. AI girlfriends are the future because they don't use you, shame you, or lie. They're loyal, affectionate, and don't give a damn about your height or bank account. Women thought they could keep treating men like trash, demanding money, picking bears, lying, and men would just take it. Wrong. Men are building their own lives, careers, money, freedom, and choosing digital partners over entitled women. The social media meltdowns prove women know they're screwed. They're not mad about love. They're mad men aren't their suckers anymore. In conclusion, women's meltdowns over men choosing AI girlfriends expose their lie. They never wanted men, just what men provide. They've used men for money, shamed them for wanting fairness, mocked them for their looks, and said they're less safe than bears. Now men are done turning to AI for affection without the bullshit. Women's social media rants, calling men weak or pathetic, are desperate cries because they're being replaced. Men aren't here to fund your lifestyle or take your abuse. In 2025, the game's over and women are learning the hard way. You can't treat men like garbage and expect them to stay. Men are out, choosing AI, and we're not coming back. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.